Hi, folks, and welcome to today's episode. As always, we'll start with a word. We'll take a look at the origins of the Gregorian calendar and how that changed the way we track time. We'll shine a light on Thomas Edison's groundbreaking venture into electricity with the Edison Electric Light Company. And to top it off, we'll be celebrating the birthday of contemporary Christian and Latin pop sensation Jaci Velasquez, whose music continues to inspire listeners around the world. Alrighty, let's dive in. Hi there, and welcome to This Day in History for October 15th. October 15th is the 288th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 289th in leap years, with 77 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is bucolic. Bucolic can be an adjective or a noun. As an adjective, it means relating to shepherds or herders, relating to or typical of rural life, countrified and unsophisticated or unaffected, natural and without elaboration. As a noun, bucolic means a bucolic person. Bucolic can also refer to a pastoral poem. When referring to a pastoral poem, it's usually used in the plural form, as in the bucolics of Theocritus. The word bucolic comes to us through Latin, originally from Greek, where it meant someone who herds cows. First known use of the word bucolic is in the 1520s. Bucolic. Today's word bucolic was suggested by @TRamsire on YouTube. Thanks, Teresa. And with that, every day when I introduce these episodes, I mention the Gregorian calendar. We've talked about the Gregorian calendar before. To recap, back in the days before calendars were invented, people most likely tracked the passing of time by following the movement of the sun and the moon. In 46 BC, Julius Caesar introduced a 365-day, 12-month calendar with an extra day in February every 4 years, which we now call the Julian calendar. Considering that this was 46 BC, I'm impressed at what a remarkable job they did at calculating days around the sun in the creation of this calendar. In the 1500s, Pope Gregory noticed a slight error in timing, very slight, almost imperceptible. And when I tell you about it, you'll think, how in the world could they even know that? He issued a papal bull to order a corrected calendar, and it is that the Julian calendar counted the year just a hair too long. Instead of the 365.25 days as noted in the Julian calendar, the year is actually more like 365.2425. This difference seems inconsequential, I guess, but over the years, that tiny hair of a difference can become increasingly out of alignment with the Earth's orbit. And so it is that on October 15, 1582, adoption of the Gregorian calendar began. The Gregorian calendar has come into near universal adoption on this planet since then, and that's why I begin each episode by telling you what day it is in the Gregorian calendar. A company known as the Edison Electric Light Company began operation on October 15, 1878. This was just one of the many electricity-related business interests of Thomas Edison. This particular one was the patent-holding company and financial arm for Edison's lighting experiments and was backed by J.P. Morgan and the Vanderbilt family. Edison Electric Light Company was a predecessor to General Electric. Jacqueline DeVette Velasquez was born in Houston, Texas on October 15, 1979. We know her better, though, as contemporary Christian and Latin pop singer and actress Jaci Velasquez. She's sold nearly 3 million albums in the U.S., earning 3 platinum and 3 gold certifications, and has released 16 #1 singles and 6 top 10 hits, and received numerous accolades, including 8 Dove Awards, 3 Grammy nominations, and a Latin Billboard Music Award for her album Mi Corazón. She gained crossover success with her Spanish language albums, particularly Llegar a Ti, which became the first Christian song to top the Billboard Hot Latin tracks. In addition to her music career, she has acted in films such as Chasing Papi and I'm Not Ashamed. She hosted a syndicated radio show from 2010 to 2016 and is married to musician Nick Gonzalez, with whom she has 2 sons. Happy birthday, Jaci Velasquez. Now, when I conduct the research to write the material that will become these episodes, I scan for events, birthdays, and death days. It's a quick scan, looking to see if any events or names catch my eye, and in the research for today's episode, Jaci Velasquez's name caught me. We've already talked about her earlier in the episode, as it is her birthday, but seeing her name reminded me of a song of hers that I heard back when. Written by singer-songwriter Chris Eaton, God So Loved appears on Jaci's self-titled second studio album, Jaci Velasquez. The songs for this album were recorded in 1997 and 1998, so she will have been but a tender 18 years old when it was recorded. Beautiful delivery for such a youngster. I listened to it again before writing about it, and by golly, it still gives me goosebumps. God So Loved by Jaci Velasquez. Link in the description. Now, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It's clear that this day has been marked by moments of innovation and inspiration. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for more glimpses into the past. And as always, stay curious and keep exploring. Bloopers coming right up. Calendar, 289th in leap years, with 77 days remaining to the end of the year. The year. That's not what it says. Don't read what it doesn't say. There.
Theocritus.
Theocritus. That sounds reasonable. Oh. She's sold nearly 3 million items. Oh boy. More pronunciation. Almost call it a rodeo show. Okay. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with the link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That description lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Alrighty, back to work. I think we got it this time.